All right, short video about Florence. Florence has been downgraded to a Cat 2. The eye wall is extremely malformed. And yes, it's going to drop feet of rain, for sure. There will be a storm surge, for sure. But notice some things here, because looking at data doesn't lie. See that right there? That's a bunch of dry air being sucked in right by the eye wall. That is not going to help intensify the storm. You're never going to see a round eye in that storm again. And again, it's going to crush North and South Carolina's coasts. It's going to mess up the beaches. It's going to drop feet of rain. But I've seen some models where it's showing landfall at 130 mile per hour winds. And I don't see that happening. Lastly, the other thing that I was wondering about is the warm water that's supposedly going to allow this thing to intensify. So I went to Windy and I looked up some warm water. I'm sorry, I looked up sea temperature anomaly. Here you go. So where this storm is located right now is actually 8 degrees C colder than normal. Here's the Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream in the areas this storm is going to hit. As you can see, 8, 10, 11 degrees cooler than normal. Sea surface anomaly. Here's a little band of warmer water. All the rest of that water is colder. So I'm not sure where they're getting this idea about intensification. It is going to stall. And that's not good for anybody. However, as far as re-intensification, pretty sure it's not going to get above a Cat 2 again. Oh, and it did vacuum up that dry air and turn it into wet air that we were looking at yesterday in about 3 hours. So that didn't slow it down at all. I thought that would have a little more effect. I'm sure it did have some effect on drying out some outer bands. Cheers. Be safe. Do not hunker down when a storm surge is coming. You don't want to be standing in waist-deep ocean water with 90 mile per hour winds.